Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Let's Talk once again. I'm going to cut through the fat in today's one, just give you the cold hard facts and try not to drone on too much. Truthfully, because I can't be asked to, right? So first and foremost, I've got 4 talking points to go through today, and the title of today's episode is Episode 4, Taking a Break. First and foremost, what was the purpose of the week-long break that I've had? For those who probably aren't aware, if you look at my uploads, I haven't uploaded in about a week and a bit. The reason for that purely was mental health based. So not only did I feel like I needed the break, I'd come off a really heavy week at work where basically like I was working I think 5 days out of 7. Literally had just come off work, obviously spend time with my family or go to the club, whatever. And I felt like I needed a week to recuperate in order to like get myself back in the right frame of mind for content, because as you can imagine, working 5 days out of 7 when I'm not used to it put us under a stupid amount of stress, which it really shouldn't have happened. Second point, why did I feel the need to have a break this early in the YouTube career? Simply because there's a couple of reasons actually. Number one being, of course, the stress of having work and then having, what I would class as extra work in YouTube. But also because I don't feel like at the moment, because I'm undertrained and because I haven't really looked into improving all that much, I'm severely lacking in what type of content I want to create. So to give you an example, like I would love to be able to do, like for example with the football, for example, do fan cams and stuff like that, or just be out and about a bit more with the content and be a little bit more adventurous with filming. As opposed to me just sitting in front of a camera talking nonsense. Now I understand that that's like part of the content in itself, but to be doing it almost solely that style for all of my series, I understand it gets so repetitive. And so I'd rather not have that risk of just doing the same old shit, same old thumbnails, same old type of content, just different information. So it just pains us to be able to make the same shit over and over and over again and feel like I'm not going anywhere further forward. And that's like a knock to my confidence, as well as all of the fact of being stressed already. It doesn't help. Number 3, how am I currently feeling at the moment? I'm alright, to be fair. Earlier on today I was very stressed. I think I'm coming down with something. I'm a little bit ill because I've had like pains in my legs and stuff like that, which isn't normal, which I do need to get checked actually, because it's been happening more than once. But in general, I'm alright. I'm in a decent enough headspace at the minute where I feel like I can probably go back to doing content, albeit I'm a little bit miffed at the fact that I haven't put anything forward. Like for example, one thing I might actually do is do gaming videos now, because at the moment like I'm struggling really badly to do research or to contribute time towards like investing in an idea. So, if I know a YouTube video is going to take like 2 weeks to film, I'm not going to allocate that time at the minute, but I would love to. It's just the fact of I have no ability to act in foresight. I can't think ahead and think, this is what I want the idea to look like. This is how I'm going to execute. I can look at what the idea I want to have is, not a problem, but it's more the case of working backwards to execute it, which is what I struggle with. So, to summarize, I'm feeling good, but I am aware of a lot of things that need improving, and I'm really trying my best to get myself in the right headspace, to learn again, to be able to do all of this sort of shit, because again, I understand that watching the same style of content across all series, it gets really repetitive and boring really quickly, and it's probably why I haven't garnered like massive amounts of views. Like certain videos, yeah, I've garnered decent numbers for where I'm at, but it's nowhere near like the numbers you would want if you were doing a decent amount of content. And number 4, final point, what am I doing going forward? Said that the wrong way round there. I've completely lost my bloody track there. But what am I doing going forward? Again, there's a lot of like stuff that's up in the air. So again, it's more about contributing time towards getting more advanced videos done. So for example, if I'm doing a video on a historical location, I want to be doing on location filming as opposed to relying on me on like stock footage, use my own footage. I've thought of a few new series ideas which I'm not going to introduce yet, but one thing I might actually do as like a little series is do something called Picture Project, which is the idea of giving you guys like executive control, I guess, where I would present all of the ideas I come up with, no matter how stupid, how wacky, give them like a PowerPoint presentation and stuff like that, and just say, look, this is my idea, what do you think of it? Because then it gives me an extra video or an extra few videos as of right now, but it also means that you get to see where my thinking's at, I suppose. So that's basically what I'm trying to do going forward, and as well as that, I'm trying to maintain a good headspace for content, because again, I don't want to be going into the position where I'm taking a break every month or I'm taking a break every couple of weeks. Now, yes, I do need it to a point, but I don't want to be taking like a week off of every month, just because, again, that's not what I need to be doing. It's not sustainable to do that. It's also not sustainable to stress myself out to a point where I don't feel I can do it. So there's a lot of things like logistically that need to be worked out, a lot of things mentally that need to be exercised in terms of like where I need to be. But all in all, to round this up, I'm feeling alright. I'm gonna keep pushing on and try my best. I did record a video yesterday, but I am not gonna release it because it was basically the precursor to this. It was just without any foresight or planning, whereas this is a lot more structured with bullet points and questions. So I didn't want to like give you a shit video. Although a lot of people would argue all my videos are shit, but that's not the point. Anyway, that pretty much rounds out everything I need to say, so I'll leave you to enjoy your days. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, see you later.